I remember after having my third child, Megan, I was ill when she was born. I'd lost a lot of blood. She'd taken the blood into her lungs and into her stomach, and she was given 24 hours to live. I was ill. I'd lost a lot of blood. She was ill. And we turned, we prayed. So many people prayed. And some of you in the room now prayed and remember that time when we prayed for Megan. And she turned a corner at midnight. She was born at 7. She turned a corner at midnight. And then she kept turning a corner again. And they said, we think she's going to make it, but we don't know if she's going to be brain damaged. We don't know the effects of what's happened. And then we got through that time, and we got through those weeks where she seemed to get stronger and stronger. And any of you who know Megan, she worships God now, and she's just like a bill of health, and she's amazing. But for me, it felt like God took me down a valley, as like Gideon was feeling. Why did this happen? Why did you abandon me? I felt abandoned. What was this about? You didn't warn me that this was going to happen. And I was all wrestling and tussling with what was going on in my mind and then in my heart, that I felt that I couldn't do this any longer. I couldn't do what God is calling me to do. But you know, God spoke to me at that time. He gave me his peace through his word. When I read about the Egyptians who held the Israelites, and the Israelites were held in captivity, and when God released them, the Israelites went and they took all the plunder and all the silver and all the jewels and everything from the Egyptians. And those verses spoke to me and said, if they didn't have the hardship, then they wouldn't have had the treasure. And I believe God said to me, if you didn't have the hardship, you wouldn't have had the treasure. And God took me on a path where I could pick up treasures from heaven, treasures that now I can release to other people, that I can pray into for other people. I had to war against the enemy who said, God has abandoned me, and said, no, God has saved me. God took me at the last moment and he saved me. And in that, he gave me that sense and that confidence and that strength to say, he saved me for purpose. He saved me to do what I'm doing today. He saved me to minister to other people. He saved me for purpose, to do some damage and to war against the enemy that is in our life, that is in this city, that is in our world. He saved me for purpose. God gave me a peace so that I could wage war against the things that would set me back and hold me back and push me down. God gives a peace that is like a weapon that we can use, that we can move forward in life.